What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today I'm going to show you guys the kind of the complex system to specializing your character in PvP in Guild Wars. Now, if you make a character in Guild Wars, you can go and level it up in PvE, and you can do that whole side of the thing, and then you can come over here and do PvP. Now, when you come over and do PvP, you get access to basically everything on your character. However, if you're like me and a lot of other new players, you may not know the depths to which you can customize. Now, most people know that you can change your skills down here and you have access to pretty much everything that you've got, and you can modify and change those. One of the other things you need to know is you can come over here to the merchants and you can actually buy gear and you can buy gem slots and you can change things. And you've got that for your accessories, you've got weapons over here, and you've got armor. This is the armor merchant. You can buy the gear, and then you can buy gems that will specialize in specific damage types. So like if you're using fire spells, you're going to want to get fire runes, etc., etc., etc. And you'll have to do the research on the individual specs, etc., that you use, and that will allow you to customize that. The other thing you need to know, and I didn't realize this until a few minutes ago, is your character also has specializations. And these specializations will benefit your different lines. So, if you're a necro, you may want to focus on corruption or something else. It all depends on the type of build that you've got, and each of these has levels. And as you put points into them, you gain access to these little arcs here, and then you can get stuff that might make your spells cast faster, hit harder, longer durations, faster cast times, etc., etc. And there's a ton of them. So, each line has its own specialization, and each of those specializations has its own benefits, and you can't stack them up. That's the interesting thing. So, if you're going to be, like for here, I'm beefing up the way Death Shroud works. So I can't stack 15% Death Shroud, 15% Death Shroud, 15% Death Shroud. I have to mix and match, the recovery time, the move speed, and the life force drain. But it does still allow for a massive amount of customization. And I believe you get 70 points, 30, 30, 10, that's 60, 70. I can count. Awesome. And that allows you to pretty much beef your character up. So if you get the default build, which is what you start with when you come to PvP, that should work for the default setup. But if you start changing your skills around and utilizing different skills, you're probably going to want to regem your armor, and respecialize your character. Now, the PvP locker here, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I do believe this is PvE gear and will allow you to change the way your PvP gear looks. I may not be 100% accurate on that, but that's what I believe so far. I haven't done enough PvE to really tell you for sure. The final thing I want to show you is right over here is the glory vendor. I do not understand the purpose of this vendor. Right now, you come over here and you talk to him, and this is based on your rank. So if you pick up a copper chest, it's basically going to give you base gear. I haven't gotten the silver or the gold yet, but it just basically gives you the gear that you can get from the merchants over there for free. So I don't know why you would want to spend your glory on it. Maybe there is a chance that you can get some specialized gear. I'm not sure yet. So I would hold off at least buying the copper one for now until a little bit more is known. Anyways, that pretty much covers how you can specialize your character in specific roles in Guild Wars 2. Hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.